Hello, welcome to the first publicly recorded and shown cash stuffing. I have been doing this since autumn of last year and I have a full setup, but I've decided to join the community and being brave and accountable and actually record. So we got £120 and a few coins and a £5 note from my shopping money. One of the reasons I've decided to record this particular cash stuffing is the £120 came from a bequest, so I thought that would be a lovely place to start. If you can see, this is Rufus. He has come to check on what I'm doing. I also have a huge cup of coffee because it's the morning. There we go. Right, I'm going to put the whole lot, actually that's a complete lie, I'm going to put most of it into the new car fund. This is the primary reason I actually started cash stuffing, when I realised, when yet again my old car threw fault after fault, that I was going to have to replace it sooner rather than later, but I had no plan B. I cannot get credit, I can't get a loan, so I have to save. And once I started saving, I started looking at cash stuffing. My background is trying to do things as cheaply as possible, which is not uncommon, but also looking at how we use resources. So a lot of the themes of this channel will be using what you've already got. I made quite a few mistakes when I started cash stuffing and bought challenges like the 100 envelope challenge, which are unwieldy when you're using coins. They're difficult, they're not user friendly, but here we are. I think I'm now developing a system that's much more my cup of tea. Right, so we've got 4 main binders. We've also got a minis challenge, which are £1 each, and a tinies challenge, which are 25p each. So we're using all the coins because it's very rare for me to have £120 to cash stuff. So number 6 is the car, which I'm not going to finish even though I could. I'm using these even though they're not particularly as clear as they should be, because my printer decided it was going to play up, but I'll be blowed if I'm throwing them away. So I think what we'll do is put £10 into this one. You will also see that I have many car challenges because I again bought, we'll swap that out, many challenges, many binders, because they give me joy. And even yesterday I was searching for new binders and why are you doing that? We might have to finish that one depending on how. Right, we've got the new car insurance is number 3, although I didn't particularly want to put it into that. Let's see if we can find the other car challenge. If not, then we will finish that. Right, we've got the second file, it's not in there. We have the third file. All my files are from Shane or Temu. I'm not going to be paying £55 for a file or charity shop. Actually, a lot of them are. That's the list at the front. So we've got 2 here. I've got an ISA account, which is going towards the car, which is number 1, and number 3, which is the car. So let's have a look at this. There we go. This is a scratch off, which I did myself. Put the scratches on myself. Obviously I didn't make it myself. It's by Home in the Sun. And we have no scratching tool, even though that's always there. There it is. And I think what we'll do is finish this one, because I haven't done it very well. It's nothing about the creator. Thank you. And we're back. Apologies. Because I never normally film, what I don't realise is that my scratcher would vibrate the desk enough to knock off an entire glass bowl of dice, which would fall into the camera, which would why you would then go flying. But never mind. Let's try again. We're at 3. Oh my god. 1, 4. Another 4 is 8. And a 5 is 13. Right. Let's have a look. That's number 1. Have we got any change in here? Oh, and there's an IOU for £1. So there's £1 worth of change. So if I take that out, I have to put in 15. I can't see if you can see what I'm doing. So what I do is write on the back, started the 31st of the 1st, and we finished, it's the 19th and the 2nd, 26th, and that's for the ice car, and we saved 35. Now I will put that to the side, and then we'll get out the finish binder, which I got from the idea from Beautifully Me and You. I would have bought her finished binder, but she's in America. I'm going to drink coffee, excuse the noise. That 10p has got to go out the way into a bag, which creates £5. So we're going to put another challenge in. I think I love this one. This was a freebie when I had some amazing happy mail from Sparkle Designs. I absolutely love this one. 180, and I learned about the phases of the moon, so it's a win-win. I'm going to put a small amount into another challenge, which was for my long-standing dream, a lifetime's dream of saving an old building, and I realized I was doing absolutely nothing about it, so I should. So I have started a envelope for that, and it's got about £100 in it. So as it stands, it's going to be a very short or very small building, but here we go. Right, we're already down to £80. If I put the 40 in there, which is the biggest one, and a 20, then that's the vast majority going towards the car. So that's £60. Let's dry this because we don't want our envelope. I had this bright idea of putting the money into an envelope next to it, which probably isn't the brightest idea I've ever had. And given the fact that I've just missed that, I'm going to use that in the old building. And there's a holiday for my eldest child, and that can go into that as well. So we've got 35. I'm going to show you hopefully what I do with the coins in another file. Right, I know from this binder that I actually need the Bigger Challenges file. And I'm working on the Mosaic Challenge from Beautifully Me and You. This is a print off. And there is a pattern to it, but I'm trying not to cheat and see the pattern. But it's really difficult not to cheat. So we'll get a dice, random dice, and we started, again I should have marked it, but we actually started here. One here, which is 2. I also am not going to invest in a mini hoover to get the scratches. I refuse to. If you really wanted, you could have a little cloth that you could rewash. We're going to do another one because 2's not good enough, is it? 1, which is over. $16. See, this is why it's so addictive. I'm going to go again. 18. Even if we end up with an IOU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We won't. It's a 3. Right, so that's 5, 15. And I can't remember which one we scratched. 16 is 21. Right, brilliant. That works out very nicely. So we'll get the file back out. Now this is how we're meant to do it. Because I did it wrong with this one. There's no right or wrong. This is the whole thing with scratches. We put the coins in the envelope and then put, I'm not counting this one because I want it to be a surprise, but we put the notes in there. Fantastic. Now there was a number 3, which is the Fridays challenge, which I don't really want to mess with because I'm up to date with that one. So that's that one. More coffee. This is my travel binder. This is an exact replica, which I put together myself, of Salisa's on Beautifully Me and You. I also have these danglies, which are my all of my binders have 2 of these little dollies. These are because I had tons of these already. I didn't buy them for this. I can't even remember why I bought them, but some idea of making key rings, I think. Use what you have already to decorate your binders is the message. And we're number 4. Which we'll finish this one if we use the £10. I haven't put any information on this. Finished. And this is Caravan Holiday, because we're taking the dog. Oh, it saves £30. This is the and that is from budgetyourlife.com. £30 finished. So we'll put that to the side, and again, excuse me, we will get out the completed binder. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I personally love long videos, and every time the creators that I watch apologise for the length of their videos, I always say, please never apologise for the length of a video. I love long videos. So I'm thinking, because we've got a note here, we'll find another place. If we go back to in the main files for that money. Now I know we finished the spring one. Did we put another one back in? If not, we'll start that. The ISA. Yes, we did, didn't we? We put the main bulk in, and then the car was number 3, and then, which is that one. And then part of me thinking, I wish I had finished off that challenge, which I can't remember where it was. Never mind. Right. Number 6. We'll put that £5 in there. So the next time, I'm confident, assuming this video is uploaded and I'm not banned from the internet for appalling videos, we'll finish it. Sometimes I just don't feel it's right to finish a challenge. Drives me nuts when somebody comes and, which is completely up to them, I get it, takes a challenge and then completes it in one go. Going, there we go, look, this is a £120 challenge, I've got £120, we've done it in one day. I prefer spreading my money out. So I've just seen this one is for £22, which normally we don't put coins in. This one is for mortgage overpayment. I'm thinking we'll put the £2 in. This isn't normally what my cash stuffing looks like. There is a pattern to what I do, which I find helps me weekly. But this is extra money. As I said right at the beginning, the other thing I've noticed with how I do my challenges, if I fill them in a way that is unaesthetically pleasing, so once upon a time I would have coloured that heart in completely, and then I wouldn't have liked the look of it, and I've actually had to restart challenges. But then that's how it is. It shouldn't be completely set in stone. It's about each step forward. This is my Tinies challenge. And again, depending on how much money I've got, will depend on how I fill this in. I've got £4, so that's 4 goes because they're £1 each. And then I have got should have, there we go, a marker. These I had knocking about. I think they were from somewhere like B&M. I have tried to buy or limit what I buy to do this and reuse what I've already got. And we start here. This is the bulk buy mini, the idea being that I can save up a bit of money and maybe buy a huge bag of rice, something like that. More coffee slurping. So because I've got only £4, normally I do £10, which is there ready to go. I do it slightly differently, but we're going to just do odds and evens. For this one, it's £1 a bubble. Am I going to do 1 or 2? That's a 9, so that's going to have 1 bubble. So I'm going to colour just the one bubble. I'm doing this off camera. Is £1. So that can go there, and that's the last, that's number 11. Go back to the beginning of the binder, and this one is for looking at the kitchen. Is this going to do? There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. 1 or 2? 2. Again, I don't want to colour the bowls in, so we'll do spotty bowls. This is from Saving with Tiffany. The other thing that I'm trying to do is, again, I'm not particularly keen on using challenges when they're out of season, as it were. So I'm going to be trying to get rid of all my February Valentine's challenges. I don't think there's many in here, but when we get to the next binder, you'll see that actually there's quite a few. So I've put a list already of what I want to concentrate on. Because of that, I'm going to skip. Also, it's £2 each, and I haven't got a £2. This one is Tiny 3, and I've only got £1, but I'm going to do the roll simply because I need to know, am I going to leave the marker on this envelope or the next one? And it's going to be the next one because it was an odd. So I've only got £1 to go in there. That's my youngest banging around, you can hear. And then we'll leave the marker there for next time. This I'm very proud of, is my Tinies challenge. This was because when I had literally 50p, 25p left, and I wanted to join in and save, but I didn't have huge amounts of money, so I created this binder, and each mark on one of the challenges will be 25p. So that's why it's in 25p denominations. I'll just put this £4 into the other binder. I should have done that before. See, other creators make this look easy, and it's not. It's quite hard. I'm so glad this isn't me being new to cash stuffing either. Otherwise, I'd be all over the shop. If you are new to cash stuffing, do not give up. Keep going. Keep filming if you want to. It's amazing community. I've got 5 February challenges. So these are what I'm going to be working on today, and only these. So we were working out how many we got. That's 50p, 75. Right, we have got £1. So if I take those away, we'll do something with those pennies after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's £1. So we get 4 goes in the Tiny's binder. This is the bank.